And now, a little message from a few of our friends.
What does that have to do with Power Rangers?
Nothing. This is an Ultraman show.
Wait, we're recording Ultraranger?
Yeah, we already did throw in 2 stars.
Oh. Well, in that case, schwa the roll call.
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, Auto Car.
Loyal and loud, Pinkmaster Lane!
Paying respect to the original Japanese heroes,
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Ultraranger.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to episode 28 of Ultraranger, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, and future, Godzilla, and all kaiju in between. I am your host, Yellowcaster Autogar.
And I'm I'm Pinkmaster Lane. I just wanted to play that clip because I fucking love that. That's like one of my favorite moments in the Origin Saga.
I thought he was dead. You got better.
Fucking my boy Dinah. Oh, I love that Ultraman.
But yes, today we are talking about Ultraman Ginga. You can just see
Ultraman.
You can just see the spike in the audio because I was moving the table closer to us.
Ultraman.
Yeah, Ultraman. Boom.
Ginga.
But yes, today we are talking about Ultraman Ginga episode 8 and Ultraman Orb episode 10. But first, some news. And the first piece of news is actually our continuation of the Godzilla marathon.
Yup. So we watched Godzilla Tokyo SOS. It was a cool movie.
Or the full title, Godzilla Mothra Mechagodzilla Tokyo SOS.
It was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, for a Mothra-focused Godzilla movie, it was actually really good.
Yeah, pretty much it was a sequel to Godzilla vs. Mothra.
Or more or less a sequel to the original Mothra.
Yeah. So that's cool.
And it was kind of a remake of Mothra vs. Godzilla.
Yeah, so it was more like a 2000s take on it, and it was good. I liked it. Like, fucking Mothra's death was one of the coolest things I've seen in a Godzilla movie, like, period.
I was kind of disappointed in the lack of Mechagodzilla.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was like, oh, it's damaged, we need to repair it a lot. It might not even, if we do repair it, it might not even be enough to take Godzilla on.
Yeah.
So.
Just proving that Mechagodzilla sequels aren't really as good as the first ones.
No, because, like, original Mechagodzilla movie was really, really fucking good. Sequel was not good.
Yeah.
90s one was alright.
And Terror of Mechagodzilla killed the Showa era for Godzilla.
Yeah, and then...
the Mechagodzilla in the Heisei era ended up becoming Moguera in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla.
Yep.
And then you have this movie where they took what was really interesting about Mechagodzilla, but decided to focus more on the Mothra aspect of it.
Got rid of this fucking awesome ice beam. Oh, we can't find a diamond big enough to harness the power to use it, so we're just gonna switch out with a stupid lightning beam attack.
Well,
I was like, fuck you!
Well, they didn't use it in the actual movie.
Well, they tried to, but Godzilla fucking outsmarted them, so... But still, Absolute Zero is such a cool, interesting idea for fucking attack.
Anyways, we enjoyed the movie, and we now only have 4 movies left in our Godzilla marathon.
Yeah, all we have left is Final Wars.
Yep, Godzilla Final Wars.
Legendary movie.
Yep, the 2014 Godzilla movie.
Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Monster Planet.
Yes, which apparently, according to some people who've watched it, it's not that good. But, you know, to each their own, right? I feel like me and Gar might enjoy it more than others, so...
Or if you're watching it on Netflix, it's just called Godzilla.
Yeah.
Which doesn't makes sense, but
It's Godzilla Part 1.
yeah. Well, it's a trilogy.
Yeah.
Trilogy of films.
And eventually Mechagodzilla's going to show up in it, and I cannot wait.
So anyways, on to actual news. Now, this is something that I kind of forgot about.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
This is a Ultraman G. Even though the show is over, he still got one more video game exclusive.
Cool.
Ultraman G Photon Knight.
Holy shit. That's so cool.
Which is a fusion of Ultraman Gaia and Ultraman Hikari.
Ooh. Can we zoom in on the picture better? Holy shit, that's awesome! He looks like he's like, yeah, he's got like armor on and a fucking sweet ass cape. But yeah, like with the chest emblem, like I can see like the Gaia
You
part
can see
in the
the
chest.
Gaia part. In the head, you can see the Hikari. The dark blue is definitely Hikari.
That's a really nice form though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like imagine that on fucking Magnificent. Like how cool that would be.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, the fuck's that?
So his original form.
Oh.
But yes, this is actually the 8th exclusive video game form,
Huh.
in which he also has Hikari's ability of energy swords, and his final attack is called the Night Stream.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
An attack which combines the use of Gaia's Quantum Stream and Hikari's Night Shoot.
Cool. No, that's a fucking really sick ass form. If we saw that in something G'd, that'd be awesome.
It kind of reminds me of a future, like it feels like a futuristic Royal Mega Master.
Yeah.
Especially with it's like if
No, you know
like
what it is?
G'd in the future
It's if Royal Mega Master and Magnificent just
merged together.
merged into a singular form. Oh, that's gorgeous. Like I would love to see that, not as like a figure, but like a statue.
Oh,
That-
Figure
that-
Arts Zero?
Yeah, like that, or like even just like a statue. That'd just be statue worthy. Just like exactly like that pose he's in.
Like in
statue.
his fighting stance.
Yeah, just statue. Awesome statue. That's cool.
Voice actors Suzuko Mimori and pro wrestler
Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, Okada have confirmed dating, or have been confirmed that they are dating.
Holy shit! It looks like you could destroy her.
It kind of reminds me of the Incredible Hulk and Betty from. But voice actress Suzuko Mimori, who was Rem in Ultraman G,
Oh.
and professional wrestler and current IWGP Heavyweight Champion
Kazuchika Okada.
confirmed that they are dating. Rumors of the two having a relationship started when there are reports of the two spending over 4 hours in each other's homes on the evening of January 9th.
That's not creepy.
Which is then followed by a date in a care the next day.
Okay. The fact that they know that they've spent more than 4 hours in each other's homes, that's creepy.
Hey, you want to watch my wrestling matches? As long as you can watch my anime work, deal.
But I mean, voyeurism is a huge thing in Japan, so
What
like,
is?
voyeurism? So it means like spying on someone.
Oh,
So like, you ever seen those videos of like a dude just like with a camera looking through a woman's window, watching them like just naked, getting undressed or something? Like that's voyeurism, and it's actually illegal and very, very perverted.
hell, all the spy shots of tokusatsu that we've seen over the
that,
years.
that's what we like to call toku voyeurism.
Which is actually funny, which I came up with a joke in high school where if I ever did make a toku, I would hire people just to make professional spy shots. Yeah, it's like, so where do you want me to be? I want you to be, like, 60 feet that way. We'll all not be looking. We'll be preparing for the scene. You just take shots. Okay?
And then just that one footage of just like you actually trying to record footage, and then you come out of nowhere going, "Hey, what the hell you think you're doing?" Oh my god!
Yeah.
And just trip up.
I
I
actually,
managed to run away with the footage.
I actually do remember the behind the scenes footage of episode episode 5, I think, of Ghost, where Ghost is fighting the Shakespeare, or not Shakespeare.
Oh, Mozart?
Yeah, the Mozart, not Dopant. Gamma, yeah. And then you see Spectre jump in, he fights him as well.
Yep.
It'd be incredible just to, watch, a day of shooting.
Well, I mean, we got that with that one thing that the guy did where he, recorded, behind-the-scenes footage of Ranger. That's the closest thing we'll get.
And then there were, some tiny little interviews that I saw with, the finale of Geki Ranger, how they film Megazord fights.
That is the thing I wish they would do, though, subgroups to subbing behind the scenes.
Yeah, but
they've done behind the scenes of, the Double movie, Gaim and stuff. I've seen, shots. Have you ever heard of the character Hard Gay?
What?
Hard Gay? So, you should look him up one day, he's interesting. So, he's, this guy, really perverted, dude, and he just, humps things, everywhere, and he's, really, a huge sexual pervert and stuff. So, the guy who played the Luna Dopant, in a scene, they actually had footage of him just knocking chairs over by just thrusting into them, and they didn't use him because he's super gay and perverted. So
oh,
what the Luna Dopant was. So they actually had footage of him doing that. And I was like, oh, it's Art Gay. That's awesome. He was in Batsu one time. Anyways, yeah. So fucking TV Neon overtime subgroups, sub behind the scenes shit. There's Blu-rays. They have tons of behind the scenes content.
Well, congratulations to Suzuko and Kazuchika.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. That, doesn't even almost look Japanese. It's just a bit.
I'm sorry, but it's just funny that the stock image that they're using, it makes them look 2 times the size of her.
Yeah. Like I said, he probably destroys her in bed. That's what I like to think anyway.
What is this, Rise of the Silver Surfer? How do you guys, that's none of your concern. Alright. But if she dies underneath a rock slide, I know who to call. I'll show you a rock slide.
Oh, Ben.
I actually love the cast of Fantastic Four movie.
I did too.
I don't care what people say.
Rise of the Silver Surfer was stupid.
It was, but it had its moments.
Galactus was a fucking cloud.
Anyways, Ultraman Ginga S actress Moga Mogami joins live-action Princess Jellyfish drama.
I don't know what that is. Is it a character I'll see in Ginga S?
Yeah, Moga Mogami is best known for being in Ultraman Ginga S for me, in which she plays the android in the show.
Oh, what's an android?
I can't remember her name, sadly.
Oh.
Actually, TV Nihon's currently subbing, or has announced that they're subbing the Princess Jellyfish drama.
Nice.
For those that don't know, Princess Jellyfish is based on a manga, which is based on anime, and now it's a Japanese drama.
Is it about a jellyfish that's a princess?
Yeah, and, okay, imagine Little Mermaid, except the boy wants to be with the girl, but the girl's dad has a ton of people that are
he's a human, you're a jellyfish!
Pretty much. As the series protagonist Tsukumi Kurashita, who is played by Koji Seto, aka Kamen Rider Kiva.
Cool.
Who else is in here? Rio Uchida from Kamen Rider Drive.
Huh.
Someone from Drive. Jun Kanabe from Kamen Rider Agito. Which I think that's Kamen Rider G3's actor.
Okay. Ooh, Ikawa-kun!
Yeah.
Yay, I love him. He's really cool.
I plan on checking out the first episode of the series, and hopefully it's actually good. Next news story. Now, most of these news stories are just actresses and what they're up to, more or less because there wasn't really anything else for news.
Yeah, you were really scraping the bottom of the barrel, huh?
I was scraping the barrel. Not the bottom of the barrel, but I was scraping the barrel. Actress Toa Tsuchiya.
Yeah, there's no K in there.
Oh. To star in cheer dance J-drama She was actually in the Ultraman Zero movie, Revenge of Belial. She was the princess.
Oh, she's the one who, like, sacrificed herself to power the engines, and then she's like, oh, no, I don't die.
Yeah.
Oh, Emerana, I think her name was. Yeah.
It was like Emerald or something.
Yeah, I think it was like Emerana.
She'll play the role of Saki, a second-year high school student who admired the Jets cheerleading club of her prefecture since she was little.
Okay.
I have no idea what cheer dance is.
Like cheerleading, probably.
Yeah, it's probably something to do with cheerleading. It's probably Japanese. Bring it on.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You remember that 2000 series? Bring it on.
Try not to.
That was a weird. It's like, what can we make into a movie franchise? Cheerleading.
You'd be surprised how many fucking teenage girls would go to see that.
I probably wouldn't.
I liked that one. I can't remember what the fuck. I think it was called like Step It Up or something like that. But it was like,
Oh yeah, Step It Up as well.
No, but no. It's not the dance one. It was like I forgot what it was called, but it was like a gymnastics movie. It had Jeff Bridges in it as like a coach, and there was like this really hot Asian chick. I forgot what it was called, but it was a really funny movie.
I don't know why. When I think of early 2000 live action movies, you know what the first movie I think of? Accepted.
Ask me about my wiener.
Ask me about my wiener. Like Accepted, Superbad, Knocked Up, 40-Year-Old Virgin, For Some Odd Reason, Fat Albert. You wanna know that was actually funniest thing? The actor who played I can't remember his name. He was the guy that wore the blue sweater in the Fat Albert movie. That was Joel in Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the green Lightspeed Ranger was in Fat Albert.
Oh yeah, because he was Bill Cosby's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was supposed to be like a younger Bill Cosby. Interesting.
You know what? I actually might rewatch that movie.
I'd like to as well. I enjoyed it when I saw it in theaters because I was like, I know who Fat Albert is. I'm like,
I like the simplicity of it.
yeah.
Okay. Ultraman-inspired entertainment restaurant to open this month.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel sorry for these poor women on this poster.
Oh
Yeah. Ultraman-inspired Kaiju Musume 6 entertainment restaurant to open in, oh boy, Rope Ponging on January 26th, which is technically today in Japan. Because the day we're recording this is January 25th. Ultraman-inspired Kaiju Musume 6. Subculture superstars Monica and Utomaru involved with bringing monsters to life. Okay, so it's more or less a Ultraman themed cafe.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel sorry for these 4 girls. Like, from left to right, the girl in the orange hair is definitely Bolton because you can tell by the clamps. Yeah. The girl in the middle left, she is she is King Joe. The center girl to the right is Ella King. And the other one, I cannot remember the name right now. Wyndham, I believe the name is.
Okay.
But they're all I was about to say they were all Ultraseven kaijus, but then I remembered Bolton appeared in the original Ultraman series.
Yup.
So 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
God damn it, Ultraseven.
Hey, Ultraseven's popular. But the announcement of SH Figuarts Twin Tail has been confirmed.
Ooh, as Ichi said, so we get this, but not Laser Level 3.
Well, Twin Tail's more historically famous than
Oh my god, it actually has like a
Laser
pose of just like
3.
him like strangling Ultraman.
Yeah, Ultraman Jack, to be exact.
Oh.
Yes, it premiered at the Tamashii Nations booth at Tokyo Comic-Con last year.
Okay.
In which the figure will be released in June of 2018 for a price of 7,560 yen.
Oh.
Yeah. So it will be a retail release. Hopefully the next one we get is Gudon. because he was also revealed at Tokyo Comic Con, and Anslar and Padon were as well. I'm actually kind of glad with the Ultraman figure arts where, like, when they do announce them, they're not just shelved like some Kamen Rider and Super Sentai or Metal Heroes. Or yeah, a lot of Toku figure arts get shelved, don't they?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'm actually kind of sad about... The biggest one I'm disappointed about is the Go Rangers. Because they showed all 5 Go Rangers at the display, I want to say back in 2014, I believe. But only Aka Ranger was the one to be released. So no Owl Ranger, no Key Ranger, no Mito Ranger, and no Momo Ranger.
Nope.
But hey, at least we got all 3 Sun Vulcan Rangers.
Yeah, that was nice enough.
Yeah.
I miss Sentai figures, man.
So do I. Maybe if they didn't make every single one a Tamashi Web exclusive, they would probably still be around today.
Look at Dinah's transformation device.
Oh, the
The live flasher?
Yeah.
I want it.
Speaking of Ultra replicas,
$130 though.
that was a Facebook notification. Again, this news article is only on Facebook.
Oh, don't tell me that's what I think
The
it is.
Ultra replica Ultraseven Slugger, Eye Slugger.
Wow. They're releasing a replica of the blade on his head.
Yes.
That's incredible. And watch, someone's gonna buy that and be like, go to a hospital. I would like to get this surgically grafted to my head. And they'll be like, sir, you may die. I don't care.
Sir, the last man that came in here, he wanted a crayon shoved up his nose. I only mentioned that because I went to the comic book store today and they had Simpsons playing.
See,
But it wasn't that episode.
I said library instead of library and tomorrow instead of tomorrow.
What?
That's the episode when Homer gets the crayons out of his nose and then he becomes smarter.
Oh yeah. And like he goes, I think the funniest moment in that episode for me was when he goes to the movie theater, everyone's laughing at the dumb jokes, but he just doesn't get it.
Yeah, he's like,
And he's like, I don't feel normal.
and he's like, I used to think this was funny, but now I don't. But just, wow.
Ultra 7 is that popular. He gets two prop replicas.
Fair, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Ultra 7. Hashtag fucking Ultra 7.
The prop replica will have pre-sales starting in February, and it'll be released in April. I don't know. According to this translation, unless it's going from February and it'll end in April.
Like, I know it's plastic, but this thing looks like it's made of wood. Like Dinah's live flasher looks like it's made of wood.
Lane's looking at the Ultra replica of the live flasher.
Yeah, I want it, but it's like $130.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, that's not bad for a brand I premium 1-to-1 scale replica, but...
If there was any replica I was going to get from Ultraman, it would have to be the beta capsule. Well, that's number 1. I love Ultraman, like the original series. Number 2...
It's the closest thing to a transformation device you'll have for Zoffy, technically.
I also love Ready Player One, which since Ultraman plays a big part in it, so does the beta capsule.
Yep.
It's a bond between the main character and two side characters in the book.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. The price for the Eye Slugger, what was it? Yeah, Eye Slugger. There we go. The Eye Slugger is set for a 50,000 yen price. 54,000 yen before tax.
That's like $500.
Some better be made out of like actual space titanium.
Yeah, right? Like that's a $550 replica of something that's just on top of Ultra 7's head that he takes and then he fucking throws.
Hey.
What's next? The Zero Sluggers?
Hey. At least it's not the $700 complete selection modification O's driver.
$700 Canadian. That's like $500 American.
If I was rich, I would actually drop money on
I
that.
mean, I still want to get a CSM Excel driver and Deca driver someday. That'd be nice.
Deca driver would be nice. Especially with all the cards. With the binder as well.
Card.
I'm actually glad that they do that with complete selection modification.
No, they're like, if we're making a belt, you're getting everything that was related to that belt.
Yeah, which is why I'm glad that they actually released like Showa era, the Showa era Kamen Rider cards for the belt.
Imagine a CSM Forza driver. It would probably come with every single fucking switch.
No, I think I think they would release a set with just the form change ones, and then they would release one with the with like all the basic ones.
And they'll make it have an actual like LED screen. Oh.
You know what I would love to see?
Huh?
If they ever do make it? A CSM Kivat.
That's what I'm assuming they're going to come out with this year because Kiva's 10th anniversary.
Yeah, because Kiva's getting the Blu-ray this year. Finally getting a figure art this year.
Yup.
Because they announced it at Tokyo Comic Con saying, we do have it, you just can't take pictures of it, but he will be coming next year. You gotta complete the trifecta with a CSM Kivato.
Yep.
With him, like, with brand new dialogue.
And then make a fucking Dark Kabuto or Dark Kiva one.
Yeah, because it's easy, because it's just a repaint.
Please make a fucking Cigark belt, like 1-to-1 scale, because the DX toy just such shit.
Oh, that was Saga's.
Yeah, Cigark.
Yeah, Cigark.
Yeah, that was his name, Cigark. He was our official Vanguard.
You guys had that, right?
We did for a while, yeah.
Yeah,
I sold it just because it was too tiny.
Yeah, I remember you guys selling that at Anime North one year.
Yeah.
But yeah, $500.
Derailing later.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Just $500.
$540.
It's that. I'm sorry. If I had to choose between this and a Ginga Spark.
No, if you had to choose between this or the actual transformation device to turn into Ultraseven.
Well, that would probably be cheaper.
Yeah.
Like a lot cheaper.
This is for the die-hard Ultraseven fans who are like I eat, sleep, breathe shit. Jack off. Ultraseven.
I only watch Ultraseven.
So like Kaiju Club was a thing and just the Ultraseven fans were like,
yep. I wish Kaiju Club was finished being subbed.
You know what? I feel like they're going to. It's just
one
it's
day.
Yeah.
One day.
Don't worry. Maybe someone did. You just haven't found it.
In the last news article for today, 14 Kaiju films have been acquired by the Criterion Collection.
What's that?
For those that don't know, the Criterion Collection is the be-all, end-all movie release company.
Oh.
They will take a movie, restore it to its its fullest potential, and then re-release it on Blu-ray.
So do we know which 14?
Indeed, we do.
Cool. Well.
And the list is as follows: Godzilla, the original.
Yep.
Godzilla Raids Again.
Yeah.
Godzilla King of the Monsters, the 1956 re-edit of the original Godzilla. Rodan, Mothra vs. Godzilla. Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster. Invasion of the Astro Monster. War of the Gargantuas. Son of Godzilla. Destroy All Monsters. All Monsters Attack. Godzilla vs. Megalon. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. And lastly, Terror of Mechagodzilla.
Oh, so these movies are going to get restored to the best of they can be, and then re-released.
And be released on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Well, I know what you're going to be doing.
Yeah. Now,
I know people are going to want to own a Blu-ray of the original Godzilla movie restored.
I believe they actually already released the original Godzilla on Criterion Collection with the King of Monsters, because I can see them releasing that as a 2-pack or just a big set.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the original and the Americanized version of the film.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Godzilla Raids Again, Rodan, freaking all these other War of the Gargantuas.
Mm-hmm.
These are movies. The biggest thing about these movies, Lane, is number one, only Destroy All Monsters and Godzilla vs. Megalon we're the only two so far out of this list to actually get a official Blu-ray release over here in the West.
Oh.
Everyone else only had DVD releases, in which I checked Amazon. You know how much Godzilla Raids Again on DVD is going for?
No.
$70.
Oh.
More or less because these movies have gone out of print.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sony. Or whoever company.
Hashtag fucking Sony.
Now you're also probably wondering, well, what about the other Showa era films, like Ebra, Horror of the Deep, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, Godzilla vs. Gigan? Well, they're already owned by Kraken Releasing, in which I have Godzilla vs. Gigan and Ebra, Horror of the Deep. Like, they're already fully restored on Blu-ray, but this means that all 15 original Showa era Godzilla films sorry about that, will finally have a Blu-ray released with better subs.
Damn.
There is only one exception to this list, though. And that is one of my favorites of the Godzilla franchise. King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Yay.
Because guess who owns the rights to that?
Universal.
Universal Pictures Home Entertainment.
Of course they do.
And
King Kong's there, baby.
you want to know the problem with that?
What?
They have released it on Blu-ray, but only the dub.
Oh.
Which, I have my fingers crossed that when Godzilla vs. Kong comes out in 2 years, 2020, I hope they re-release the film in, like, with Japanese, like, with the Japanese audio with English subtitles. Fun little fact, King Kong vs. Godzilla is actually one of the worst films to ever be preserved. Because Ishiro Honda, the director, actually kind of damaged the original negative of the film. And the film has only survived in its entirety by 135mm copies of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck you, King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Hopefully, one day it'll have a better release.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far, no release dates for these films. It's just Criterion. Hopefully, some more information will come about later on, and hopefully they'll be released sometime next year for Godzilla's 65th anniversary.
Jesus Christ.
65 years, 30 plus films, 2 TV shows.
I haven't been alive for like half that time.
It's like, damn.
It's like, I was born in 1989, and I'm 28 now, so in 2018, so...
So in 2019, you'll only be...
2019, I'll be 30.
Yeah, okay. I was like, wait.
So, that's gonna be a great 30 years old for me, is just knowing that, like, Episode 9 of Star Wars is gonna be out by the time I'm 30. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
I'm gonna go broke. Because of these films.
Yep.
I'm shocked that Mothra's not on here. I think
Maybe Mothra's already been restored.
I think Mothra's owned by Sony.
Oh. The fuck, Sony? Why do you take everything that we love?
Because nobody wanted... Trust me, Elaine, these films back in the days were just tossed around. It's like, alright, who wants this? I'll take it. Okay. Thank you. Alright, guys, let's go make a crappy-ass dub. I'm actually shocked, God, the Showa era isn't in the public domain.
Jesus Christ, $144 just for a fucking vinyl figure of Kaiser Valai.
I was about to... I almost thought you were about to say Mothra on DVD.
No.
Yeah, hopefully more news comes of the Criterion collection.
Oh yeah.
And I'll definitely be keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, you will.
And to think, since like June of 2016, we've just been watching, like, we've watched over 27 Godzilla films.
I know.
28 if you count the Emmerich one.
I was telling my personal trainer about that today. I'm just like, yeah, you ever Godzilla? And she's like, oh yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, my roommate and I've been watching like every single Godzilla movie, and like, she's like, oh, how many are there? I'm like around 30. And she's, how many have you watched already? I'm like 26, 27. She's like, Jeez.
That's like over the span of like 2.5 years.
Well, like year and a half.
Year and a half. But yeah, just
Damn you, Godzilla! What have you done to us?
make us better tokusatsu fans.
Jesus Christ, have we been on 35 minutes of news?
Oh.
Damn!
Well,
We like talking on Ultraranger, in case you didn't know.
yeah, well, you know what, this is my show, I don't really care.
Exactly.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
You know what, just to tell everyone now, we actually recorded Throwing Two Stars episode 7 before this.
Yep.
In which we talked about the finale of Ninja Steel, so we're actually kind of in the mood to actually make more content.
Yep.
I feel like a game grump. Where we just keep making content after content.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm also proud of myself. So far, only one episode hasn't been uploaded to our YouTube channel. That's episode 27. Anyways, on to Ultraman Ginga. So, episode 8, The Stolen Ginga Spark.
Yeah, so pretty much the gist of this episode was Hikaru gets his fucking Ginga Spark stolen, like, immediately.
There's literally nothing happens in this episode.
No, like, Misuzu's parents, or, like, dad shows up, and then, like, they're like, oh, we're here to tell you that the school's being torn down. They're like, what? Nani?
Yeah, it's being torn down, becoming a resort. It's like, why don't you just already use the foundation of the school to make the resort?
Because it would look like a shitty school.
So
They'd rather just have the land available than use the building.
You know what happened to my elementary school? It actually got shut down.
As did mine.
But the building is still being used.
No, mine was boarded up, torn down, and turned into a bunch of townhouses.
I don't remember what it is for. I think it's for like young mothers now. I think my elementary school is. Well, at least I know the building is still there.
Yeah.
Houses have been built onto the playground, houses have been built onto the playground, but still, building's still there.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, honestly, not much happened. Just, like, you know, we get introduced to the Ginga Spark Light, which is, like, a version of the dummy...
The Ginga Light Spark.
Yeah, which is a good version of the dummy Dark Spark. Yeah. So it's like, Misuzu and friends or whatever can fucking use it, and then
they can ultra alive.
So like, yeah, so like fucking she ultra alive into Black King or something, or not Black King, Blue King,
Red King.
Red King.
It's funny how in this episode Ginga there's Red King, and then Ultraman Orb there's Black King.
Yeah. But yeah, and she transforms into Kaiju. She's like, oh my god, I did it! And like even her father looks up and is just like, Misuzu, what the fuck?
Let them fight.
I love that guy.
It's funny, Ken Watanabe is voicing Detective Pikachu in the 3DS game.
That's good casting, Hokage.
Ken Watanabe is in Detective Pikachu.
If you want to see Ken Watanabe in an awesome fucking movie, go watch The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. He's like this badass like samurai lord, and he's fucking badass. Katsumoto, that's his character's name.
Hopefully he comes back in Godzilla King of Monsters, or in the sequel to the Legendary Picture one.
Which fucking Bryan Cranston didn't die like 30 minutes in the movie.
Oh, we all know Bryan Cranston was in it just because Breaking Bad was at its peak when it came out.
Still, he was a good character in the movie and he shouldn't have died. I wanted to see him see Godzilla.
If you want to see an honest review of Godzilla 2014, I recommend James Rolfe's, aka the Angry Video Game Nerds, video on his YouTube channel called Godzilla 2014, the Re-Review. Where it's actually R-E, quote, I think, :review.
Yeah.
Where he talks about, like, how just bad that movie is.
Oh, I liked it.
It has some flaws.
I love that Godzilla, though. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Looks like a bear.
It's just the movie itself.
I understand. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, but there was nothing happening. Like, Chigusa like tried to attack a kaiju with a fucking broom and
That
didn't
didn't
work. And like
Hikaru hit one.
there's this badass boxing dude who we thought was gonna be like the villain of the movie, but it wasn't,
Or
or
the
the
show.
episode. It was the douchebag guy who was with Suzu's father. or whatever.
I have his name somewhere. Where is it? Business.
Yeah, he was stupid.
Kuwabara. Kuwabara.
Oh my god, his name's Kuwabara?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
What?
So it's a, you play Metal Gear Solid 3, or like you've seen it, yeah?
I've seen Metal Gear Solid.
Remember Volgan? Remember like the lightning dude?
Yeah.
So when first time you ever see him, he shows up, it's raining, and he says, Kuwabara, Kuwabara, and then the rain stops, because it's a thing you say to ward off rain. So that's what his name is. Oh, huh. Metal Gear Solid reference. Yeah. See, Ichi found that hysterical. Yeah, Ichi's downstairs watching stupid shit, like he always does. Yeah, and just, like, Ginga did a thing, and, like, the kaiju they were fighting, like...
Zaragas.
He, like, got huge spikes on him, and it was really weird.
Spiked form.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, and... Yeah, and Tomoya did nothing. Nothing! Just, like, pointed his fucking tablet gun, used his tablet a bit, and he's like, oh, we're stuck in time and space.
Yeah,
Space time continuum. I'm like, okay, thanks, Tomoya.
Oh, there's a distortion around the school in the mountain. So it's Pokemon Rise of Darkrai. No.
And Taro tried to do something, but it didn't work, and got fucking tossed somewhere. And then just like one of my favorite scenes was just like they're looking at like Misuzu is just like looking at like a table of like all the Spark dolls they have, and it's just like Kaiju. Antigua.
Every Ultraman collection ever.
So like I honestly...
No, every American Ultraman collection ever. Just like all these unique, cool kaijus. Ultraman Antigua.
Well, then there's the two ones that were shown in the US and Australia, right?
Yeah, great and powered.
Yeah, but we don't talk about them.
Because nobody remembers them.
Not even Tsuburaya remembers them.
No, Tsuburaya does remember them. They always pop up. Hell, they just got a Blu-ray release.
Wow.
In Japan.
But, like, I feel like if Ginga lasted longer than 12 episodes, like, they would have acquired more Ultraman Spark Dolls, and Ginga would have turned into other Ultramen.
I think like, it also doesn't help either that, like, I've already seen Ginga S. And Ginga
that doesn't happen.
Ginga S feels like a very off show. Like, it feels a completely different show. Like it's trying to ignore what happened.
No,
in
I
the
think
first season.
that's what it is Ginga S is what they wanted Ginga to be, but they couldn't do it.
And
just the budget.
Just piece of paper comes, like, envelope shows down. What's this? It's your budget. We have a budget?
Alright, we're gonna actually make a proper team, cool characters, and, can we put another Ultraman there? Yeah, we're gonna put another Ultraman there.
Yep.
And guys, this is a victory for us. We call him Ultraman Victory. Yes!
Jimmy, you just got a promotion.
Woo!
That's the title of the episode, Victory for us.
Just put Victory's head on Ginga's body.
No, it's, it'll be something. We'll think of something.
Make a fusion rise between Ultraman Ginga and Ultraman Victory.
So, Ginga Victory.
There you go. Yeah, just... Fuck it, just put in the picture of Ginga Victory.
That's only won't confuse everyone.
No, of course not. Listen to the episode if you want to know what the thumbnail's about.
Oh, they finally talked about the Ultraman Ginga S movie? No.
Yeah, but, so... wouldn't that be funny if that was the joke? Just like, they're like, oh, this is a major victory for us. Let's make an Ultraman called Ultraman Victory. We'll have a giant V on his fucking head.
Because he's because he costs $5 to make.
Jeez.
Get it? 5V.
Yep.
Unless he's the lost Go-Go 5 Ranger.
So, Ginga, you have three more episodes to wow me. So, you better fucking do it. I swear to God.
Black Ultraman, Black Ultraseven.
Oh yeah, fucking some Black Ultraman shows up too, and I'm like, oh okay.
And it's like
No appearance for the Dark Master at all either. So,
Well,
3 episodes left. We better fucking see him soon.
Again, I've seen the show. I know who the Dark Master is.
Yeah, Piedmon,
Yeah,
Puppetmon,
okay.
Machinedramon,
Okay,
Malcedramon.
okay. Take a wild guess on who the Dark Master is.
I honestly don't know.
Think of it. Who's in the school?
Principal? It's not the principal, is it?
It's the principal.
It's the principal! You're shitting me! I hope you fucking are. Yeah, you are, you prick. I'll find out who he is when you fucking see him. Anyways, on to Orb!
Alright, Ultraman Orb, episode 10.
Juggler dies.
That's again, sometimes these titles for episodes feel like they belong on like comic book covers of the 1960s and 70s. It's like Juggler dies, and it's like just him on the ground defeated. It's like, yeah.
Juggler dies, aka the episode where Guard nutted over Juggulus Juggler. Like, this is the episode where you like realized you fucking loved Juggulus Juggler.
As a character.
Yeah, because you loved everything about him, and you saw his monster form, and you were just like, holy shit!
Because it's like I like kaijin, but I like my kaijins when they look really good.
And
Like just the aesthetic.
what I
of
liked
him.
most about this episode, and again, going into the fact that we've now seen Orb Origin Saga, and we go back to watching this, and like they talk about, it's like, yeah, we heard Juggler used to be like, you know, part of the light. Oh, they had something happen between the two of them that like made them separate from each other, and I'm just like yeah, no, that shit did happen. We saw it.
The Juggler lost what he was about to get pussy with.
And it's like, yeah, like Orb's part of the light. He inherited darkness. Got bewitched by darkness. So
Yeah,
it's
the
like,
dark-
alright.
How come we never made that joke?
I have no
Hello,
idea.
darkness, my old friend.
But yeah, so like it was just great to know, and like apparently there was something else between Juggler and Guy that like we don't know about, but
Hopefully
we better
after,
fucking see Subaraya.
hopefully after Ultraman Orb the Chronicle, we get more parts of the 10 episode plan, or the 10 arc plan. Because honestly, Orb feels like the like the franchise can like expand upon. It's like, you know what, Orb was so good, we're gonna make more. We're gonna make more of Orb. The
Orb.
The Borb.
Hashtag Morb.
Hashtag Morb.
Orb.
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 Wait, this is the episode where Don Nostra and Nagus die. But it's not.
They die awful deaths
Yeah,
because Juggler's a fucking bastard.
But yeah, the reason why Juggler is with them is because he wants the Dark King card, which that leads to the Ultraman Belial fusion card.
Which they kept teasing us, and I'm just like, ooh, I love that card.
For shits and giggles, Don Nostra gives him the Black King card.
Yeah, and like, what's his face is just like,
'Cause-
what the fuck did you give him that card for? And he's like, patience.
Because isn't Black and Dark like the same word in Japan?
Something like that.
Because even with Ginga, they subtitle it as Black Ultraman, but in the wiki it's called Dark Ultraman.
Yeah, like Kuro. So it'd be like Kuro Ultraman.
Like Shadow.
Yeah, like something like that.
I feel like Shadow, Black, and Dark are kind of like the same word.
Yeah. And like with the SSP, like we don't get much of them honestly, because you know what? This episode's not about them. It's about Guy and Juggler. And so like, we get like a scene where, sorry.
Yeah, Naomi's there for like a little bit, but...
And she's like, oh, takoyaki! And they're like, Guy, Naomi, it's been 3 days in a row you've been feeding us this shit. We can't. And she's like...
Just Alan shows up. Thank you. Who the hell are you? Just a friend.
Just looks over at Guy, just like, do you want? He's like,
The things that I do for the human...
Then she's bothered by the fact that he's still eating all the takoyaki, and he's like, takoyaki's not bad.
Cold.
And then they just like, they're talking or whatever like that, and then turns around and there's just fucking Juggler. Just right there. Well, hello, my dear. And Guy's like, the fuck do you want?
Well, I was coming in to ask ask the lady if she would like to go for a cup of tea in the morning.
And guy's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Yes, no,
Well,
I don't.
no,
Not anymore.
Or I think the way that he was meant to say it was, well, I was going to come here and ask the young lady if she would like some tea in the morning, but I've decided to tell you that your life is mine. I don't know why I made Juggler British. It just works.
And also, Juggler apparently has teleportation powers, so that's interesting. And I wonder how he acquired that in his fucking, like, millennia journey.
Just he has a kaiju card of Night Rogue.
That's the biggest thing that me and Gar are curious about in the Orb.
How
much time has passed since Orb Origin Saga to now?
No. How old are they?
Fuck if we know, man. They're probably immortal beings.
Oh god, that would actually explain a lot about Juggler in the finale of the show.
Also, we get number 4 of our Juggler guy battles.
Is it number 4?
Yeah, it's the 4th time they fought throughout the show.
Okay, hang on. So there was one episode 2, then episode 3 at the lake. What was number 3?
It was like episode 4 or something.
Oh, with the Hyper Zeton, maybe. No, that was the alien.
I don't know. I know they fought 3 times total, and now this is 4th.
Oh, right. They encountered each other.
I still like to think of that as a fight. They were fighting with words.
Okay.
It was a verbal fight.
I think when the first time we watched this episode as well, like back in 2016, this is when I realized, oh shit, they're like the Doctor and the Master.
And and this is like a great test between them too, because it's a great example. This fight in this episode is a great example of like what they can do without like transforming. Like we could see like the extent of Guy's strength without being Orb.
Like Guy shows.
Like he's a powerful dude. Like he jumps up in the air, like punches into the ground, trying to fucking get him, and they're like matched in speed, and they're like kicking and punching each other, and they're just like blocking each other's moves. I'm like, holy fucking shit! Like you can tell Guy's trying to hold back a bit, but like, and Juggler's just like, no, fight me seriously, please.
But you can't because of what happened 100 years ago.
Yeah, and then we get a flashback of like him, Natasha when she
getting killed,
destroyed supposedly, and even Juggler acknowledges it's like you're still like grieving over like she died. Oh well, move on. That was 100 years ago.
It's like in Dumb and Dumber 2. Come on, man, that was like almost 20 years ago.
Oh my god, fuck that movie.
You didn't like Dumb and Dumber 2?
I never saw it, but I don't want to.
Oh my goodness. But I do like how Guy just shows up to the to where they're gonna have the battle to the death.
Just playing his song, and you see Juggler just touching his forehead like, God, that fucking song.
No.
He doesn't even comment on it. He just like looks at Guy, just like.
Now I feel like.
You done?
Now I feel like taking that scene, replacing the song with. You wanna know what I want to replace it with?
What?
Crazy Bus.
From our Crazy Bus, riding on the Crazy Bus.
Or just add any cartoon One Piece 4
What
Kids.
the hell is Balloony?
or the 4 Kids One Piece opening.
No, just replace it with that guy playing the John Cena theme on the recording.
You could honestly take that song to anything with that theme, or with that sequence.
Yep.
But yeah, Guy summons Black King, and then Orb turns into Ultraman Orb Hurricane Slash to fight him. And then as he's about to take the finishing blow, Nagas shows up and kills him.
Bam!
He's like, ha!
He doesn't even hesitate. He like shoots him once in the shoulder just to like show he's not fucking around. And then
he's like, I'm Nagas. I'm an assassin.
Yeah.
Bang! Right now.
You probably already knew that, didn't you, bitch? And then
turns his gun sideways, gangster style.
And then like you actually see like Juggler gets shot, and then like looks over, and then you just see like Orb like fighting as fucking Burnmite, and just like looks over, and he's just like Juggler, and then just falls over, explodes.
He explodes. It's like oh.
I remember too. Like you never watching that for the first time. We're just like, that's it. That is not it for him. Like, come on.
And of course, at the end of the episode, like Orb beats Black King. He flies off. Nagas goes back to the Planetary Invasion Syndicate spaceship Try saying that 10 times fast.
Uh,
But I actually like the scene before the final scene in the episode where Guy returns to SSP headquarters. He's struggling to get up the stairs.
he's like limping and stuff.
Yeah, but before he actually walks in, he actually like sucks it up like a man.
Collects himself.
Yeah, like he collects himself, walks in, and he pretends that like he's like perfectly fine.
Yeah. And like what's funny is like even when like Juggler is like talking to Guy or whatever like that in front of Naomi, like Naomi doesn't even like she still she just thinks like Guy's just like a normal human being, and she's just like, he's not normal. You couldn't take him on, and he's like, gotta do what I gotta do, and she's like, no. And,
I'll call my uncle. No. He's my bastard.
yeah, I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do this.
I gotta go take care of him. It's our thing. Every 100 years or so.
I gotta go take a shit. I'll be back.
Oh yeah, Guy also reveals the next 2 episodes with Mega Orchi.
Yep, and then and we get to see Juggler's actual form.
Majin form.
Yeah, and it's cool.
Which I'm like, what does Majin mean? Look up on Google. Define Majin. First thing that shows up. Majin Buu. No!
I think it means like genie.
No, it's like, apparently it's the Japanese word for devil.
Oh, okay. So Devil Boo.
Yeah, or demon.
Ooh, some like demon Juggulus Juggler. But yeah, his design's fucking cool, and like it especially helps that he has like this really nice like crescent moon shaped scar on his chest.
How does he get her?
We'll find out hopefully. Maybe he gets it from Bianca.
Like, bitch.
You know what I actually like to. You know what I actually like to think. I like to think he gets it from Guy when Guy is able to use the orb caliber as an actual weapon, and then he just like cuts into Juggler.
But yeah, the episode ends with Naga announcing, get this, since they have all the King Demon Beast cards and Belial, Operation All Out Monster Attack, but like he gets killed before he can finish that. So I thought like, just it's Toho coming in and be like, no, that's our movie.
Yeah.
Because giant monsters all attack.
Just Toho, yeah, Toho's face on Juggler.
Like you hear him like stab him, but you don't really see the sword go into him.
And then you just see it's Juggler, and I'm just like, oh!
Then Don Nostra's like, how are you alive? Bemstar card, bitch.
Yeah, so you apparently blocked the shot with the Bemstar card.
Well, no, like with the Bemstar's ability is that he has a black hole inside.
Oh.
So he probably like sucked up the black hole,
and then
or like sucked up the gunshot with the black hole, and then released it, causing the explosion.
Yeah, because like I was wondering, I was like, how did Juggler cause that explosion if he didn't die?
Yeah. Implode.
Yeah.
Implosion.
So this was a really good episode, and it's like this is the episode where just like it just like cemented Juggulus Juggler as just an amazing fucking character, because it's just like,
I want to see more of him.
Yeah, and like I love even Guy like goes up to the fucking Juggler, he's just like, I know what you're fucking up to, and I'm gonna make sure you don't get to do it. And he's just like, you will see, Guy Kurenai.
You shall see, Guy Kurenai.
Just sitting in a chair petting like a cat.
Hey, where'd you get that cat? Oh, you like Fluffy?
You like Fluffus Fluffler?
That's the new title of the episode. Fluffless Fluffler.
Okay, well then now we need the thumbnail to just be Ernest Stavlov, or no, just Dr. Evil with fucking Mr. Bigglesworth and just Juggler's head. Fluffless Fluffler. Do you like my cat, Ultraman Orb? His name is Fluffless Fluffler. As you can see, he's very fluffy. And Guy's just like, you're a madman, Juggler.
Hey, look at him!
It's fluffy!
And then you see me. Here's Zoffy the Softy.
Sophie.
Zoff.
Oh, no. Okay, this is how we have to do it. So the thumbnail's just going to be like Juggler's head, like his human head, on Dr. Evil's body, and then on Mr. Bigglesworth's head, it's just Juggler's, like, Majin head.
Okay.
That's Fluffless Fluffler. I know I'm really scraping at the bottom of the barrel for, like, shitty names, but, like, I think that's clever.
And nothing will be in the previous episode with, like, child Gar's voice. Just a deep voice.
Where? I'm trying to watch it this episode.
But yeah, this won't be the end of the Planetary Invasion Syndicate because there is still the, what's his name? The fish guy. The fish alien.
Meton?
Yeah, Meton.
Yeah, it was like that famous Ultraseven monster.
Yeah, the cigarette one.
Yeah. And next week we get one of my favorite episodes where, like...
Naomi's mom shows up.
No, but it's that episode with that moment.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we won't spoil it, but... Oh my god, it was one of the funniest fucking scenes in this entire series.
McGurr. Spoilers, guy meets Juggler in the next episode.
Again.
And
Spoilers! It happens a lot. Quite a bit. And it's just like, it's like an annoyance thing too, where it's just like, Juggler's like, well, hello guy. Guy's like, for fuck's sake, leave me alone!
I can just see how it goes in dub.
Wish you did die!
And then, or how I see it in the dub. How are you still alive? Or it's like, what are you doing here? Why, hello, it's nice to see you, old friend, once again, would also be considered a thing.
So I'm on a date with your girlfriend's mom.
So, who's the hot piece of ass? Just, I can see Juggler and Guy being like wingman in How I Met Your Mother. Like, Guy is Ted, Juggler is Barney. Just, have you met Guy?
Alright, well, I think we can call this an episode.
Yeah,
Fun.
no.
We derailed a lot, but who the fuck cares? We were having fun with the conversation, so...
This is episode 28 of Ultraranger, Flufflas Fluffler.
Fluffless Fluffler. It sounds better the more you say it.
Just people are gonna look at that and be like, what the fuck? Also, I noticed something with our thumbnails.
Huh?
Whenever there is a Ultraman on the thumbnail, the views go up. When there isn't a Ultraman on the thumbnail, it like stays at like 20 to like 30 views.
Well, it's okay, because you know what? We'll get a shit ton of views because this one has Juggulus Juggler on it.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Juggulus Juggler! Everyone!
He's so famous, he's getting his own figure art.
Yes.
Which, I need it!
Yeah, you do. Well, I hope you get it, sir. I really hope you do.
Which...
I mean, eventually someday I want my Ultra Active Belial, but not right
Just wait for the figure art to come out.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they announced the figure art.
I mean, like, I want Atrocious, but I want the original.
Well, no, like, they announced the original.
No.
Just no.
I'm just saying, like, I want the original, because that's my favorite iteration of Belial.
Just 3 more months till we find out who the next Ultraman is.
I know, Ultraman Gar.
Ultraman Gar. Hashtag Ultraman Gar.
It's Ultraman Lane, I'm gonna fucking bust a nut.
Yeah, but Lane's...
I'll be like, Jeed who?
Oh, you mean like when X-Aid was finally shown off? You and everyone else on the fucking internet lost their shit because he's a video game themed rider? Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you can't... It was a combination of 2 things I love, video games and Kamen Rider. Like that's perfect. Like, but, you know, X-Aid's not my favorite. Drive still is, because Drive is what my prime example of what a true Kamen Rider is. And that's Drive. All you need is Drive.
Anyways, you can follow me at twitter.com/allaboutautorun.
Follow me at lane__. Currently, I'm right now Lane Hazard, because I'm in a huge fucking build hazard hype mode right now, because the form is the best thing Build's ever had!
For other tokusatsu, you can... for my other opinions on tokusatsu, you can check out my blog page, facebook.com/GarsTokuBlogs, in which I have been recapping the episodes of Battle Fever J.
Yeah, so you're close to finishing your first Sentai of the year.
Yeah, I want to say I'm 15 episodes away from finishing it.
Well, just do it, man. Next time you have like a full day to yourself, just binge the rest of it.
Yeah, I might just binge it. I might watch some of it tomorrow before I have to go to work, but I also have to watch stuff for Castranger tomorrow. But yeah, you can check us out at facebook.com/rscastranger. For older episodes, you can check us out at castranger.podbean.com. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/RadioSentaiCastranger.
Hashtag money for Lane, but not really.
Hashtag comments for Lane.
I have a job, so
Yeah.
I make money.
Yeah, we're not going to complain about YouTube's new policy.
No. Hell, I checked that I am
but
okay for monetization, but none of my videos are eligible for it.
Yeah, because they all have copyrighted material.
Stuff in it, yeah. So, oh well.
Yeah, it's actually funny that of all my trailer reactions I've done on my YouTube page, Marvel is the only one that hasn't put a copyright claim on it.
You know why they're not eligible for monetization? Probably because there's no, like, my commentary's not in it or anything. Like, I don't voice anything in it.
It's like
straight up video game footage.
Yeah, it's like with say like for instance Game Grumps or like Markiplier or like Jacksepticeye. They all have like they talk over the audio.
Yeah. So. Anyways, good night everyone.